Hi guys, today's video is Draw With Me. This drawing is the last prompt of the Voyage week drawing challenge, which is bonfire. Let's get started. To begin, I added an underwash using lemon yellow and pale aqua. Since this drawing is about a bonfire, I wanted to incorporate warm tones around the fire. This is a new challenge for me as I haven't painted with lighting before, so it'll be interesting to see how it turns out. I started by filling in the bottom layers. As this is the bottommost layer, I added a lot of water to the gouache since I will be adding more layers on top later. I'm using mix of Holbein acrylic gouache, Winsor Newton, and soy gouache here. For me, filling in the first layer is always the most challenging part of the entire drawing process. It makes me feel like I don't know where I'm going and I'm not sure of how the piece will end up, something like that, so it always takes me a while. I'm often thinking, I don't know, it looks so bad, or oops, I made a mistake, not this color, or something's wrong. How about you? Which part of the drawing process do you find the most difficult? I love all the green shades. I have been recently using a lot of greens, and I think greens are like kind of mysterious and calm. The brush I'm using is Escoda Prola number 6 brush. Finally, the bottom layer is filled in, and now I'll start coloring the characters. This is the Stork the Magician who's sprinkling the magic swamp powder. I love using green shades. The entire series is about swamps and greenery with a hint of orange on the fox. I didn't want to introduce an entire new color here, so most of the colors I'm using are quite repetitive from other pieces in the series. Like this pale aqua, which is the same color with Mr. Fox's pants. In this series, I've been experimenting with adding colored outlines around the characters, and I kind of like how it makes them stand out more. Coloring characters' outfit is also challenging for me. I cannot make all the outfits too bright or everything will compete with each other. It's so hard to find the right balance between the characters and the surroundings. For these alligator's pants, I used ash blue as an extension of the Stork's pale aqua shirt. I think it makes more sense if I think of adjusting the tone rather than bringing in entire new colors. I love this brush stroke, isn't it yummy? Now I'm filling the floor with sepia colored pencil. I love the texture that colored pencils create, especially for depicting the damp, notorious soil of the swamp forest. Also, this dark sepia makes characters even more stand out and create good contrast. Adding details is my favorite part. I can keep going and going with it. Since gouache can be both opaque and transparent, it's very convenient to add details using gouache. I share all my illustration walkthrough from sketch ideas to color information at my Patreon. If you're interested, check it out my Patreon page. I will leave the link in the description. Throughout the drawing, I usually stick to using only one brush except when I'm doing the underwash. However, looking back, I should have used a smaller brush or made the tip sharper here. For adding warmth around the fire, I used Neo Pastel this time. Neo Pastel is very handy when adding another layer on top of gouache. You can use Neo Pastel on almost any surface. Sometimes when I've already colored a few layers of gouache or color pencil, it's difficult to add another layer. But Neo Pastel goes on easily on top. I love this buttery texture. And here's the magic swan potion powder. Posca pen is pretty handy to have. It is a paint pen, very opaque, and I have a very sharp tip, so it's easier to draw tiny dots than with brush to me. And adding some more depth to the tree. Okay, looks good enough. I had so much fun drawing with this. Hope it was fun watching for you too. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye.